Bob, I like in your newsletter you're now referring to Barack Obama as Barry Sartoro. Bravo.
Is the spelling of Sartoro correct?
No, it's...
I saw it S-A-E.
Actually, I think it's S-A-R-T-O-R-O. We're looking it up right now.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's Sartoro. But we wouldn't know because we didn't see the original birth certificate, did we? John from Florida.
No.
Last caller, John.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Hello.
go ahead.
I have a question for Mr. Chapman, or a couple of questions. I missed his show last week, but...
well, he wasn't here last week.
Yeah, I know. I did hear him on Alex, but I'm getting ready to take a trip in the middle... let me to go out to Colorado this summer. And I know you mentioned about the embassies buying currencies. Do you think we're going to be in martial law by September? Is that a possibility?
I have no way of knowing that. I mean, anything can happen at any time. And I think the dollar is going to fall lower. And I think that could cause a crisis like it did about a year and a quarter ago, where other countries don't want to accept the dollar. And that did happen. And it could happen again. And that's why I think embassies, people who work there, told me that they have received cash or they've been instructed to buy local currencies, in some instances enough to last them a year. And we'll just have to see what happens. But, you know, everything is fluid. You just don't ever know what's going to happen. I mean, Biden got on and said Israel can do anything it wants, anytime it wants.
Well, he said also in that same clip that he's a Zionist. He's proud of the fact.
Well, it was another clip which beside it, but he said, you don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist, and I am an ardent Zionist. So what kind of a guy is this to have, talking about foreign policy? I mean, we do have other people in the world.
I do plan on bringing my freeze-dry food. I bought me a travel Berkey, which I like. But, yeah, it bothers me because I'm 2,000 miles away from home. I mean, and we get in a situation.
Well, you got to have Plan A, Plan B, and, of course, Plan O-capital-S with a hit plan.
Yeah.
So make the contingencies. I mean, not everything always goes according to anybody's plan. The best laid plans of mice and men always seem to go awry, so you end up taking a little bit of Part A and Part B, but in this particular case, you might go directly to Plan C.
And you had another caller earlier, I think it was Henry, and I think what he was trying to explain was basically it's like what Michael Jackson did to little boys is Obama's doing to the American people.
By the way, thanks for your call. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Soetoro is spelled, Bob, S-O-E-T-O-R-O.
I was right.
You were right.
I had to inquire because it's really an odd spelling. But then again, it's an African name, and, over there, the names are like popcorn. Robbie can tell you that, the king of Borrowdale.
We're about out of time. Robbie, one more time on the Chapman deal of the day, folks. And please, if you're hanging on to your FRNs so tightly, you're starting to see white knuckles, it's time to leave go of it, make an investment that's going to pay your bills and put food in your stomach here in the near future. Go ahead, Rob.
British sovereigns, $265. Order 20 or more, $5,300, and you get a free subscription to the International Forecaster, fine ceramic mug, and something else thrown in for just fun.
Well, and folks, you heard Gerald Celente, and I didn't know this. I had asked him the question. I had a feeling I'd get back what I got, but he said he has got 80% of his assets sitting in gold right now. Why don't you? Bob Chapman, you trooper, you. Thank you. I know you've been pushed real hard, and you were kind of ill today, and I appreciate you coming on the program. You're a real trooper, Bob.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm glad you made it light for me because I'm not feeling so hot.
I understand. Thank you. Appreciate it. Robbie, okay. You got about a minute and a half, and then you got to do your show. Thank you all for joining us.